Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM Small Cap Stock News. It's Wednesday, January the 15th, 2014. I've done my morning routine. I've gone through a bunch of press releases with the goal of trying to find some good companies for you to do your homework on and ultimately to find some investment winners in there as well. I'm Alan Barry Labakan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. And we're trying to keep the show to about a 10-minute time frame. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 good companies to talk about today with big news. So I'm going to get right into it and give you my insights into what I see in the news and also what I see in their stocks. The first company I'm going to talk about today is Turquoise Hill Resources. Turquoise Hill Resources released their fourth quarter 2013 production from Oyu Tolgoi. They had some very good numbers in there. Their production was up 8% for the copper and 18% for the gold, I believe they're talking about, yes. And you can find the details of that on that news on the company's website. I'm just looking at the stock right now, and so far today it's down 1 penny to $3.82 on 1.38 million shares traded hands. Very big, active trader. It seems to have bottomed. Went through a good basing period in most of December, after, suffering, I think, from some tax laws selling pressure. But since the start of the new year, it started to rally, and it's now got over the 20-day moving average, just touching on the 50-day moving average, and still a ways away from the 100-day moving average. Now, what I would suspect is happening here is it looks like we're getting closer to a situation where the moving averages will converge. So it's a very interesting stock pattern right now. Definitely one that I think I could talk about on the Friday show, the best of the best in weekly news at the end of the week show. And I like this company's prospects a lot. TRQ is their stock symbol, and they trade on Toronto. The next company today is Midway Gold Corp. Midway Gold Corp announced that they've had the formal groundbreaking ceremony at their site of the Pan project, which is in the White Pine County of Nevada. The project is fully permitted and construction is underway. They're estimating for the that the completion will be done in the third quarter of 2014. You can find more details about the groundbreaking ceremony and where things are going with the PAM project. The stock is up 1 penny today to $1.01 on 3,200 shares of trading. Just looking at the stock chart now, this one's a bit of a patchy trader, and it kind of surprises me because they've been around for a long time. I've been watching this company for several years now because of the good results that they've got out of Nevada. I definitely think that this company could benefit from some audience building. On the stock trend, I'm seeing that it bottomed back in December, again on very low volume and patchy trading. Since then, it's broken out above the 20, 50, and 100-day moving average, which is very interesting to me. But again, on the low volume, it really adds to the difficulty of getting a clear idea of what the trend is telling me. So, it'll remain a company that I follow very closely. MDW is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next company is Madalena Energy. Madalena Energy had news out about their drilling down in Argentina for oil. They're getting some good results. You can find details of all that on the company's press release. Just looking at the stock now, it's down 2 cents to 79 cents on 951,000 shares of trading. Just looking at the stock chart, this one's been on a very powerful move since back in early July. Has really taken off quite dramatically. Sort of a classic bullish trend, higher highs and higher lows. It does look a little bit spiky of late and could see some profit taking. I would find it very bullish if that profit taking only brought it down to around 72 cents. I think that would be a good support level. 72 to 68 to 72, let's say, would be an interesting support level. If it can maintain that, I would think that there's more life in this bullish trend. They are well above the 20, 50, and 100-day moving averages, trading some very serious volume. This is a really interesting company to me, and one I could see myself talking about on the end of the week show. MVN is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. Next company up is Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain announced production results for 2013, that ended in December, from their mine located in southern British Columbia, Canada. They produced 66 million pounds of copper, 21,000 ounces of gold, and 320,000 ounces of silver. They mill averaged 87.8% operating time for the year. A total of 10.1 million tons of ore was milled at an average grade of 0.35% copper. Plenty more details in the company's press release there. The stock market liked what it saw. It's up 7 cents today to $1.65 on 2.14 million shares of trading. This one has been basing for a long time. It's been basing since May. Several months of basing. The moving averages are all converged here around this price. As it's been getting, as it gets low, as this sideways action is extending, it's starting to get some low volume. So I'm going to be looking for a catalyst for this one. I think possibly a catalyst would be gold and copper getting stronger, but I think that this one has the next big move will be to the upside. CUM is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next company is Osisko. Osisko responded to the offer from Goldcorp to take them out. They refer to it as is low, opportunistic. I agree with them completely. I think that looking at where they've been over the last 4 or 5 years, this company's had some challenges. With the price of gold getting hammered around, they had to raise $1 billion to build the mine out there. Lots of stuff's been going on with this company, and it does look like a very opportunistic offer. And I would say that I would think that the Osisko would be better off staying as their own entity. They're producing 500,000 ounces of gold. They are producing that gold at an average cost of all-in cost of less than $900 per ounce. This is a great offer, or a great mine. They don't really need any help from Goldcorp. But, and I watched yesterday, Chuck Jeunesse from Goldcorp was on BNN, and I watched his interview, and I could tell that he thinks that he's very excited about getting the company at this price. And if he's very excited about getting the company at this price, I would think that says to the Osisko shareholders that you're not getting the greatest of deals. So we'll see. I think that that management is going to Osisko is going to come out even stronger against this offer as time goes on, and I don't blame them. OSK is their stock symbol. They trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next company is Mandalay Resources. Mandalay Resources had some very good drill results from their project in Chile. And you can find the data on the company's in the company's press release. The stock is up 2 cents today to 82 cents. Just looking at the stock chart, and this is another one that's been flatlining for a long time now, and you know, usually that's a good indication that, you know, that the selling pressure is over, and you know, that they could be heading towards a more positive situation in the near term. You know, this basing period, I think that, and lately it's been having an upwards bias too, and now it's over its 20, 50, and 100-day moving averages. Very interesting chart here. I could see myself talking about this company on the end of the week show. And the final company today is from our friends over there at Fission Uranium. Fission Uranium is a company I talk about lots because they've got 100% ownership now of the Patterson Lake South project. They've been consistently pulling great numbers out of that drilling at that project. For example, one of their holes hit 13.2% uranium over 4.5 meters and 4.97 uranium over 13 meters. This company's been consistently kicking out these high-grade uranium numbers with their drilling on the Patterson Lake South project. I think that this project is going to be a takeover in the near term. When I'm talking near term, I'm looking at, you know, a year to 18 months. This is a wonderful project. The market liked the news today. It's up 3 cents to $1.07 on 2.139 million shares traded hands. Just looking at the stock chart, it had a really good run from the May until it spiked up, and in August. Since then, it's been trending grounds lately as they were going through the takeover process of Alpha, and now that now that they've merged, I think that the story is a lot more clearer. 100% is owned by Fission yet now, so you don't have to choose between two companies when looking at this this Patterson Lake South project. As I said, I think that Fission will be a takeover target. It's not very many times that you get an opportunity to find super high grade uranium in Saskatchewan, close to surface, near mining operations. Lots of great things going on with this company. I like Fission a lot. FCU is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. So that's a wrap on the news today. Before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. On that note, that's a wrap for today. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.